And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Jose Barrios. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
That catches the zone for a strike, and away we go this afternoon. Next offering is fouled back. Inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bichette zips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One out, bases empty. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer hauls it in for the out, and there's two down. So up next, Gunnar Henderson, 2 for 6 so far in the series. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill, the big righty, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 2 for 7 in the series so far. And it's fouled away. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Here's Andres Jimenez. That's in there. That's strike one. And that skips in the dirt. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Man at first, Anthony Santander at the plate. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throws it away.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
The count.
In the dirt. Jimenez at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Back-to-back singles. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Springer with a homer in his last game.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it's off the wall, but foul. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Next pitch is outside. In the dirt. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser sizing this one up. And that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move to the second in Toronto. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Berrios ready to fire now. On the ground, right side. Kirk throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And first offering is fouled off. Berrios, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now a chance for Colton Cowser. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the second, and now it's Dalton Varsho. Rodriguez back to work. Misses inside. Ball 1. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. First and second, no outs. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
0-2.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One runs in, and they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
1-0.
Bases juiced, no outs. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 5-0. A 2-run double.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Grayson Rodriguez is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Charlie Morton comes on now.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
And here is Andres Jimenez. First pitch, and he just misses. Bichette, the runner at third. Guerrero at second with nobody out. Cut on and lifted in the air. O'Neill sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now Anthony Santander singled and scored his first time. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Top of the zone for a called strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And the lead is now 5-0. Pitch is in there. And that is strike 1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground left side, 6. Flips it. There's 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Jorge Mateo. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get
in plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles nothing.
We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know.
And we're back. Here's George Springer to start it off. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Next offering is down low. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And another ball. This to third. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Dalton Varsho will hit next. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser.
3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cedric Mullins. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Up the middle. Jimenez. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. On the ground. Bichette. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs. Base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Jimenez. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. It's 5-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Will Wagner. Wagner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, not too big of an adjustment. He's been on the same side of the field as the first baseman. Now just kind of moving over there and gets an opportunity to see what his range is to his right.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And that's through there for a strike. Bunts it in the air. Morton pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. That's a hit.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. First and second. 2 outs. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. That's in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And it stays fair. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 9-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's all for Charlie Morton. Coming on for the Orioles, Tyler Wells in the game for the first time this season. And the batter is George Springer. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. Popped up right side. Mateo has a beat on it. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
2 strikes.
I say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
And the batter now, Jordan Westberg. And first offering is fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. Slice down the right side. Westberg leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He goes down looking. 1 left for the Orioles. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now here is Dalton Varsho, and that is out of play. On the ground, could be two. Wide throw, and it gets away. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 10-0. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Both two in this one.
First pitch misses. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one fouled off. Varsho on third. Wagner over at first with one away. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Mullins settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they extend their lead. Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. 2 outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, an error, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. Jays 11 and the Orioles nothing. Back now in Toronto. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2-2 now, and they'll do it again. And there's a ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I can't. I win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even seriously. I don't believe that.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And down on strikes he goes, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Hit in the air left field. And it falls. And now two aboard.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch.
0-1.
See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
In the dirt, tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Nope.
That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Rutschman in to score. And it's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. To short, could be 2. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. A run on. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot.
Wells back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.